Well, the last time you saw them, he threatened you with a knife, didn't
Yeah, sure. So it all culminated in this, you know, typical stupid, row over money for drugs that, I'd tick to a couple of £100 worth of gear, which I'd had to, obviously I'd still had to pay for to my people, and was just, saying to me, so come on, Sid, do the right thing, you know, you. Um, but no, as somebody who I knew later, no one likes paying for drugs they've already taken, and he's really picked up this kind of thing from hanging out with people like Jack Thunders and Jerry Nolan of only mugs pay for drugs, so kind of thing. Yeah, and I was really kind of pissed off and sort of disappointed by his attitude because he had money by then. He could easily have, sorted it out and said it ended up with Nancy giving him his bunch of freebie LPs to sell, which wouldn't have raised more than about 30 or 40 quid anyway. So, but yeah, as I say, that that was where I felt Sid's just started to kind of lose it, and again, also as with Sid and alcohol, that he'd really drunk when at our place it had just been drugs nearly 99% of the time. Where when I went to their place, there'd always be bottles of pills around and stuff. And I noticed that after a couple of drinks, he'd start getting quite leery, and yeah, and all of a sudden you'd be quite red, red in the face. That some people can drink any amount, and you barely know it. And other people, so like Sid, just one bottle, and suddenly he's sort of changed from being this quite easygoing guy who you're having a bit of a laugh with to say someone being like, oh, is likely to take offence any minute at what you've said, or suddenly challenge you over some really tiny little thing.